Hi, it's almost 2000 years now, and billions of people living in the modern, civilized, and enlightened era are still heavily influenced by the teachings and claims of a man who once lived in the Middle East. In this video, I'll be delving into the details of Ramadan fasting and power of influence. If this sounds interesting to you, hit the subscribe button and let's get going. Over the past 30 days now, a lot of people, billions in numbers, have subjected themselves into some level of restraint of feeding from dawn to dusk with a sense of obligation to fulfill God's command told to them by a man who once lived almost 2000 years ago, as instructed and penned the fact that God requires them to fast for 30 days. And it's such a big deal to these guys because they believe that they are fulfilling God's command just because someone told them that God gave him that message. And that is just the basic reason why so many people are fasting right now. And today marks the celebration of that fasting that they have subjected themselves to over the course of a month. And that is just the basic explanation or information about Ramadan. And what does this tell you? It tells you that there is power in influence, and the human mind is one of the most powerful things ever in the universe. And once you are influenced by the idea that God, your creator, asks you to do something, then nobody can convince you or can convince you that what you are doing is not right. So that is the force that drives a lot of people to do some nasty things. And if you see a whole lot of people doing nasty things, if you take a look at the force driving them to do that, it's either God or some other force. And if you can see some people that they can deprive themselves food for days just because they have this sense of obligation to fulfill or to please a God who has commanded them to do that. And that tells you that there's power in influence. The only thing that can make humans do nasty things, example, deprive yourself of food, is because there's a powerful force behind it, and it is the power of influence. If you believe the idea that you are actually fasting for God, and God, who is your creator, is pleased with the fact that you are starving yourself, then you find every justification to do that. Here is my position. I do not believe a loving God would ask you to starve yourself for days just because he wants to be assured of your devotion to him. And I'm neutral about this. I respect everybody who decides to do that and who is happy doing that. But as far as I am concerned, I am not interested in a God who requires me to starve myself for days just to prove my devotion. Guys, I'm a political, religious, and lifestyle influencer. I am passionate about making sure that religion and politics are geared towards the best interest of the people, as well as making sure that individuals live the best possible version of themselves. If that sounds interesting to you, hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.